Hi guys, Roshi here and welcome back to Elroy and the Aliens. It's finally released and you bet your ass I'm gonna play it. I was graciously sent a Steam key for this game from the wonderful people at Motiviti Games, so thank you for that. And I was so excited. I nearly cried because I loved playing this demo. It brought me so much nostalgia back to the games I used to play when I was growing up. I don't know if many of you have that experience of getting on your parents' computer or, you know, sneaking onto your brother's computer and playing old point and click games, but I certainly did. Even when I was in school, I would play a lot of games similar to this, like Monkey Island. A lot of Monkey Island I played. Grim Fandango I played. A lot of the Sierra games. I don't know if you ever played those, or Lucas Arts, what's he called? Oh my goodness, my brain. Sam and Max is what I'm thinking of. There it is, got it. But yeah, there was a lot of old Sierra games like King's Quest and things like that that I used to play when I was growing up. Of course, I probably shouldn't have, but Leisure Suit Larry was another one. That was a brother special for me. He used to go and play that on his computer when he didn't know that I was playing his computer. But yeah, so this game, I was really excited when I saw it appear on Steam, and I was really grateful to be able to play the demo and return to a style of game that made me feel warm and fuzzy inside. I've rambled a lot already so far. Let's just jump right in. An autosave is present. Do you want to override it? Wait, no, does it have my old game? Oh, it's not compatible. Damn. All right, yeah, I'll override it. We'll just start from the beginning. Fresh slate. Just as a refresher.
Whoa. You're used to writing about events after they've already happened. You conduct interviews, do research, and work really long hours to connect the dots. But as an outsider, it's very rare that you get a chance to become part of a story, to see it unravel before your eyes. And sometimes, what you find makes it all worth it and changes your life forever. Here's my story about how I met Elroy and the aliens.
Dun dun.
A hamster? I waited 18 years, and you bring me a hamster?
It wasn't easy to catch, boss.
Oh, very well. Prepare test subject Alpha.
Preparing test subject Alpha.
Not the hamster.
Soon, my dear.
There's also something very I think I said this before, but the style of drawing reminds me so much of Club Penguin. I don't know why. It just does.
Gather at Slope City Park tonight to observe our first total lunar eclipse in 11 years. The blood moon
There's that
gets
boy
its name
Elroy.
from the reddish glow cast onto the moon by the sunlight refracted in Earth's atmosphere. This phenomenon has haunted many civilizations and was often believed to signal malevolence, ill fortune, or major change.
Ugh. Come on, Elroy. Hey, buddy.
Rats! I overslept! Again. Oh, that's probably the reporter from Slope City News.
Probably.
I'm coming! I should get the door.
Most definitely. Yeah, I could literally just plop a penguin in here and feel like they belonged. It's so reminiscent to me. I also just remembered another game that I played when I was growing up. I don't know if any of you know the game Avenue Flow.
Just a sec.
Sorry, I was talking to my audience that I don't really have much of. Sorry, can I look
Somebody's
at the window?
knocking. I should get the...
Okay. I'll continue my
It's
thought
locked.
later.
Now where did I put my keys?
I can continue it now.
Anybody home?
I'll be right there.
I'm home. Yeah, Avenue Flow, it's based on it was like a point and click game, but based on the universe of the Diner Dash games.
Elroy, it's Peggy from Slope City News.
Don't go anywhere. Let me just get the...
I got
my
the
apartment
keys.
key.
Yeah. I remembered that game now. Like, this
Hi.
reminded me of it.
I'm Peggy Wolf from Slope City
Peggy.
News. Elroy DeLuna?
Yes, absolutely. Come on in. Thanks for coming here on a Sunday.
No problem. I wanted to get my article in before we go to print tomorrow. Shall we get started?
Sure.
Can you tell me a little bit about your project?
I'm building a rocket.
A rocket?
Yes. The first commercial rocket that can take off, reach the atmosphere, and return to land in the same spot.
Oh, cool. You mentioned you had a prototype?
That I
Yeah,
did, Peggy.
I just
that
need to
I
make
did.
some last-minute adjustments. It'll only take a minute.
And by
Would you
last minute
mind waiting here?
adjustments, I mean,
Sure.
I need to build the
Please,
fucking
make
rocket.
yourself at home.
Hey, about that rocket, I didn't actually build it, so... Alright, chapter 1, Legend Landing.
Shoot! This is my one chance to let the world know about the DDL-3000. I wanted to finish it last night, but obviously fell asleep. I'd better hurry upstairs and get it ready.
Yeah, I don't know how you sleep on that, couch.
Step 1, install the propulsion module. Step 2, attach the guidance module. Step 3, fuel up the rocket. Step 4, profit.
Right. That's the toilet.
My glorious water closet.
I don't know if I would call it glorious, but sure.
The Slope City Chronicle. Peggy Wolf writes for them.
Oh, okay. Can I have a look? I want to
The
look at
Slope
it.
City.
Okay. Guess I can't. It said we should go upstairs. I do remember what I'm supposed to do from the last
A
time.
glorified fuel tank.
All right.
Best rocket fuel you can get.
Let's pick up the...
Whoops.
Oh,
The spout fell off. I'll have to reattach it.
bowls. Okay, we're gonna...
Aha! The spout that fell off the fuel canister.
We're gonna zoom through this because I do remember doing this.
The guidance module for my rocket.
Okay. So the other module's downstairs, if I'm remembering correctly. There were things downstairs that I needed to get. Yes, the propulsion module. Thank you.
The propulsion module. Fuel goes in, blazing speed comes out.
Laser cutter? Oh. Alright. Can I pick this up and put it with the fuel canister? Boop. Hell yeah.
There. Now I can fill up the rocket without spilling my precious fuel.
You bet I can. Here's the mainframe.
My good old... I had to pawn the screen and keyboard, so... I'll buy them.
Okay, that's not very good. Let's go use the toilet. Alright, I remember. We do need
The broom I borrowed from Mrs. Kandinsky.
because she'll want it back. And then here's the remote control.
It's a remote control, so I can launch the rocket from a safe distance.
Which is like, a couple paces away on the roof. Okay, now we need to put the propulsion module.
Fits perfectly.
Awesome. And then we need the guidance module.
Nice. The DDL-3000 fully assembled. All it needs now is some fuel.
Okay, and then fuel. Hell yeah.
My pride and joy. Ready for action. Miss Wolf? Hello? It's ready!
I'm coming.
Hey.
May I present the DDL-3000?
It's... wow. It's very... yellow.
Wait till you see her fly.
Before we start, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
So, your full name is Elroy DeLuna, right?
Yeah.
Son of Diego DeLuna, the famous archaeologist?
Yeah.
Author of The Legend of the Hani Pentagon?
Yeah. He spent a lot of time on that book.
Dr. DeLuna went missing in 1975, right?
Yeah, well, he went on an expedition and never came back.
Is it true that he was working with Mayor Wanderbrust at the time?
I think he was, yeah.
I was 5 years old, you know?
Wasn't your dad looking for the Hani Pentagon?
Yeah. He talked about it all the time.
But what if he actually found it?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that in a long time.
Hey, do you want to see my project or not?
Sorry. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Let me just
The
use the
answer to that
remote
is not.
so I can start the launch.
She wants to know about your dad, bro. That's what she cares about.
Okay, everything is ready.
We need to go
Follow
stand behind
me.
that door.
We need to take cover.
Yes. And
For the
exploded.
love of...
Was that it?
No, the circuit board got fried for some reason.
Oh, should I come back later?
No. Just give me 10 minutes and I'll get a new one.
All right. Do you mind if I check out the telescope in the meantime? Is that a Telefire D2?
D3, actually. I just got it last week. Go ahead.
You know,
Awesome. Thanks.
if you save the money on getting that
Sierra's
telescope,
junkyard to get a new circuit board.
we can do that.
I really hope she's there.
If you save the money on the new telescope you got last week, you probably didn't have to pawn parts of your mainframe for the rocket fuel. I'm just saying.
Huh. There's that strange sound again. I think it's coming from the ceiling.
I wonder what
I'll
that
check it
could
out
be.
after I've shown the reporter the DDL 3000.
I want to know what DDL stands for, because right now all I can think of is BBL. This place is kind of sad.
The hair salon is closed today. They still owe me a free haircut after I fixed their helmet dryer last week.
Looks like you definitely need the haircut.
Morning,
Elroy.
Elroy. What are you doing up so early?
A reporter from Slope City News is doing an interview with me.
Oh, that girl who was poking around here before.
Yeah. I'm getting interviewed for the Slope City Chronicle.
Reporters these days, they're getting younger and younger.
That they
Is it
are.
about that rocket of yours?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the word out so I have a better chance of getting some funding.
That's exciting. So, why are you out here chatting with me instead of in there doing your interview?
I'm nervous, bro.
To be honest, I'm kind of nervous. Remember what happened last time?
What happened last
Don't
time?
dwell on the past, kid. Just forget about that old hag's house. A little explosion never hurt anyone.
Only because Mrs. Simmons wasn't home that evening.
Right.
Quit yammering. Look at me. And do you see me complaining?
I see. She could have been Mrs. Mayor by now. I skipped that. I'm sorry. You know, smoking kills.
Didn't you say you'd quit smoking?
The prices they charge for cigarettes today, I'm never buying another pack again. Just finishing my duty-free stash from the old airline days. I have just 73 cartons left. Then I'm done for sure.
Jesus.
What happened between you and the mayor anyway?
What happened? We were in love is what happened. Until that Zarya girl showed up. My Cyril couldn't take his eyes off her.
Ugh.
There was nothing I could do to make him stay. But, you know me, I survived, like always. I've got my cats and my health.
Right.
Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Your cats and your health, eh? I feel that. I'm getting a glimpse into my future. Okay, let's go Slope City to Sierra's junkyard. All right, let's see if I remember how to do this.
Sierra! Are you there? Darn it. She must be coding again. In the zone, she calls it. Guess I'll have to figure out how to open this myself.
Or she's just not home. Like, you could definitely assume she's not home.
That's a pretty heavy tire.
Yes, so we're gonna put the tire on here. And then if I remember, we'll pull the lever. No, we
I
gotta
don't understand why Sierra...
swing it. Pulley. Tighten this up. Now lever? No. Slap this bitch up. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Got it. Now the lever.
I don't know why Sierra doesn't just install a simpler gate.
Because then it wouldn't be fun for the game. Alright, I want this bucket.
I'm sure Sierra won't mind if I, borrow this.
Not at all.
A good old bucket.
With a
hole in it.
massive hole in it, yeah. Old purses.
A fake Armandi purse.
Okay, that'll be useful.
It looks like it's overheating, and the gas is running a little low.
Okay.
These cars have been here for decades. Sierra emptied the gas tanks a long time ago.
Anything else? No. Okay.
This thing powers Sierra's computer rig.
She lives in a shed. Hey, Sierra. Can I take your radio?
The radio is playing Mayor Wanderbrust's speech on repeat.
Mayor Wonderbrust has categorically denied claims by an anonymous citizen about strange sightings in and around Wonderbrust Tower.
This is ridiculous. Anyone can come here and claim to see dead people. She cannot be serious.
She?
There is nothing extraordinary going on in Wonderbrust Tower.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
To host tonight's Blood Moon Festival in Slope City Park, claiming that, quote, important mayoral business is preventing him from partaking in public events at this time.
Okay.
In other news, Slope City
Okay. There's just far too much information
Sierra's
for my
rig
brain.
is state of the art.
I need to just talk to Sierra. Sierra, hey!
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up, Elroy?
Quite an elaborate lock you've got there.
Pretty cool, right? Keeps all the half-wits out.
Glad to learn I'm not one of those.
Wow.
Haha. Very funny.
Good job understanding how clocks work. So, what can I do for you?
I just got lucky. My second board.
You know the rocket I've been working on?
You mean that we've been working on. If I remember correctly, I wrote the firmware for it.
All right, no need to nitpick, but yeah. Well, the FR128 circuit board is fried.
What do you mean fried? Did you set the CMOS jumper exactly the way I told you?
CMOS jumper?
Jeez. Man, you're supposed to be the hardware guy.
I was wondering if you had a replacement.
I only have an FR512. It'll work just as well, but using that much memory is total overkill for what you're trying to do. Not to mention a huge waste of money.
I promise I'll take good care of it, and I'll set the DDoS jumper.
CMOS jumper. Don't screw it up this time.
I'm 100% gonna screw it up this time. I'm
got
so
it.
sorry, Sierra.
Thanks, Sierra.
The things I do for my friends.
You just have that in your pocket, ready to go? What you
What are
working
you
on?
working on?
I'm coding the engine for my next space game.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna have super smooth scrolling and render dozens of enemies at the same time.
You mean kind of like Blobs from Outer Space?
Do not mention that game to me again.
It was a great game.
Until the publisher screwed me over and stole my code. The new game's gonna be so much better. Just not sure what I'm gonna call it yet. Any ideas for a name?
Let me pick the name. Legend of the Revenge Reckoning Aliens.
There.
Hell
funny.
yeah. Cool.
Later.
Thanks, Sierra. Love your work, girl. Thanks for the bucket as well that I stole and didn't tell you about. What bucket you say? Don't worry about it. Let's go home. I need to go home. This is my home. This is my bed. Jesus, Elroy. Hey, I've got a new circuit board. Sorry, Peggy.
Here we go. Whoops. Almost forgot again.
Gee, how can you be a...
CMOS jumper set and ready to go. There.
Oh, look! A bird! It seems to really like your rocket.
All right. Everything's ready for launch.
Oh, no. The bird might get hurt. We need to find a way to make it leave first. Shoo! Shoo!
See, it won't listen. Let me try. Shoo!
Not a bird person,
What
hey?
about the chimney? Maybe we could light a fire?
And smoke it out?
Yeah.
Yes.
But gently?
I guess we can try.
All right. All right. If I remember correctly, I need to go ask my best neighbor ever, Girly, if I can have a lighter. Hey.
Hi again, Mrs. Kandinsky.
Hi.
Do you have matches?
Could I borrow your matches for a while?
You mean like you borrowed my broom? I haven't seen it in months.
Oh, sorry.
All right, sorry. I'll get it back to you soon, I promise.
You better. Here, you can keep them. I have plenty.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You want your broom back? I got your broom
I
right
might
here.
still need it.
Okay. I think I did the same thing last time. All right, and we're gonna need some kindling, I think. Oh, the newspaper.
Ah,
Yes.
there. Paper will catch fire faster than a log.
Yeah, and then it'll make the log flame. There we go. All right, now the bird should piss off. Thank y'all.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, I do feel kind of bad about
Sorry,
that.
little fella. Science comes first.
Well, at least we didn't murder him.
There. I think we're ready, Miss Wolf. Remember,
For take 2.
the launch is the easy part. What's really impressive is the landing. We should get to safety. Follow
Have
me.
you tested this before, Elroy? If I'm remembering correctly, I don't think he
Preparing
has.
for launch. 5,
Elroy?
3, 2, 1. Launching.
Oh no. Oh wait, no, he had tested it before because he destroyed his neighbor's house. That's right.
Wait, what was that?
That's correct. It wasn't his fault that his rocket didn't work. I forgot about that. And there's Elroy. Yeah, Elroy and the aliens! Because so far, in the demo, we only saw Elroy.
Oh no, Elroy! Are you okay?
That was quite a landing.
Haha, very funny. Something must have gone wrong with the controls.
I saw some kind of electrical discharge. Maybe that had something to do with it?
I'd better go check the damage.
Brace yourself. It's not pretty.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Peggy. Ah, shit.
Oh, wow. It's ruined. 9 months. And all my savings. I'll never get funding now.
Sorry about your roof. And your rocket. Maybe you can still save part of it?
I need to go up and check.
Oh, Elroy.
Oh, man.
I'll save part of it.
Let's see.
Man, you need to start
Oh,
lifting some
my.
weights.
It's completely destroyed. Months of hard work for nothing. Oh, great. But wait, what's that glowing thing down there? Maybe I can see it better from downstairs.
Into the lab. That's just my house. Hey, Peggy.
Holy cow, what a mess. But hey, what's that glowing thing up there? Is that what's been making the noise?
You've been living with this noise? We're gonna use the broom on the hole. Okay, it just
Whoa,
survived.
What is it? A radio or something?
Someone must have hidden it a long time ago. Nobody did any fixing up there since my dad disappeared. Until now.
Hey, look! There's some kind of button in the middle.
Press button!
Something's happening.
Holy cow.
Is that who I think it is?
Wait, is this thing on? Sayak. All right, let's do this.
Dad!
Hello, son. You must be wondering where I am. I have no idea how long this message will take to get to you, or how long it's been for you.
18 years.
I don't think he can hear you.
I'm losing all sense of time here. You remember the story about the Hani Pentagon I used to tell you at bedtime?
Yeah.
It turns
Totally.
out it's all true.
I knew it.
There's a whole new world out here, son. My business partner, Cyril Wonderbrust, trapped me here.
What?
He
The
took
mayor?
something back with him. Something dangerous. I need you to get help and come find me. You'll need the gate crystal. If I know Cyril as well as I think, he'll keep it close. Once you have the crystal, find the Hani Pentagon. Check my book for clues. I love you, son. I never wanted this to happen, but I'm stuck here. And you're my only hope.
Bro, we have the same nose.
Oh my
It's
god.
definitely my dad.
Do you realize what this means? All these years, everyone's been saying the Hani Pentagon is just a legend. I have to tell my boss. This is gonna be the story of the decade.
Dad? He's alive?
Of course your dad's alive.
And we are going to find him.
Hell yeah, Peggy.
We?
Yeah, didn't you hear him? He said to get help. I'm your help.
I don't know. How do we... Where do we even start?
We start by figuring out where the Hani Pentagon is. Get your dad's book and meet me in my office at Slope City News.
But
Okay.
my roof. What if it rains?
I actually know a guy. But it's Sunday, and I don't think he'll be able to help you out before tomorrow.
Look, I need to process this.
Sure, I understand. Take as much time as you need. I'll be at my office. I can start trying to figure out what the heck happened in 1975.
That would be helpful. Thanks, Peggy. Bye. Okay. Chapter 2, looking for answers. So now we're at new stuff that I have no idea.
Dad. Could you really be alive?
All right, I guess I'll take that
All right.
weird thing with me.
So, where did I put Dad's book?
If we check the bookshelf,
A bunch of engineering books. I've read all of them twice. At
I see
least.
it. I see the book. Here it is.
The Legend of the Hani Pentagon by Diego de Luna. My dad.
Awesome. So we need to read it?
The Legend of the Hani...
Okay.
Marie Curie is a hero of mine. She pioneered research on radioactivity.
Yes, she did. And then died. All right, is there anything else up here that I
get
can
55
grab?
channels, including the science program, engineering 24/7, and NASA TV. The magnification on this thing is incredible. If I was a creep, I could spy on pretty much anyone from up here.
Why are you gonna say that? Okay, I guess we're just gonna go straight to Peggy's office. And if it rains, it rains. Can I open my fridge? Take my Wonder Shake? Hell
These
yeah.
are absolutely yummy. I lost 15 pounds after switching to a Wonder Shake only diet.
Okay, that's insane. Close the fridge. Thank you. That's absolutely insane, Elroy. Hi.
Hey, Elroy!
Yeah?
What did you say to that girl? She ran off like the devil was chasing her.
We found a message from my dad.
Diego? What did it say?
I think he may be alive.
Holy macaroni, alive? Alive where?
I'm not sure. Somewhere far away, he said.
Well, are you gonna find out?
I'm not sure.
What do you mean you're not
You're
sure?
not sure? Why the hell not?
I have to fix my roof. It might rain.
What do you mean, rain? This is Slope City. It hasn't rained in months.
Okay.
To be honest,
fine, I'm afraid.
it's really hard for me to wrap my head around it.
that
It
what you
took me
wanted
a
to
long
hear?
time to get over my dad being gone. Now that I have a chance to learn more about all that, I'm afraid of what I might find. I'm afraid of feeling like I felt back then again.
Oh.
You never get over losing a parent. Believe me. It just becomes part of who you are. All those feelings, they are repressed, maybe faded, but they are still there. Real and deep.
God
if I
damn.
had a chance to have one more conversation with my father or mom, I would take it in a second. Trust me, Elroy. If you don't go after this, you'll regret it forever.
Maybe you're right.
Darn right I am. Now, get your ass moving and do this.
Okay.
Mrs. Kudinsky with the sage advice. Damn. Can I give her my broom now? I feel bad that
Thanks
I have
for
this.
the broom, Mrs. Kadinsky.
Kadinsky, sorry. There you go.
Took you long enough to give it back.
Sorry.
Now I can finally sweep up all those cobwebs. My house looks like it's Halloween in here.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay, now we need to go to Peggie's office. So let's go do that. Slope City News. I wonder what's this area. This looks like some kind of school or motel. Slope City News. Hi, Peggie.
You made it.
Hi.
Listen, I wanted to apologize for earlier. I got a little excited, but I can't imagine how you must be feeling right now.
That's all right. It's been 18 years. But I think I'm ready to find out what really happened to my dad.
You sure you're okay? We can give it a few days.
No, yeah, I'm sure. Let's do this. Here, I brought the book.
Although I'm sure you have your own copy. Okay.
So Hani means pine tree in the Karis language.
Yeah, looks like it. I was doing
Okay.
some reading, and Karis is considered a language isolate now. Although it used to be grouped together with other languages, like Hokansuan, Wichita, Siouan, Yuchi, Caddoan, and Iroquoian, I think.
Okay. So in Karis, a language spoken by Karis Pueblo people in New Mexico, Hani essentially means pine tree. It is believed that the ancient Ryongi society used large pine tree-shaped objects in their religious worship. No item or place of such kind was ever found in the desert, but cave drawings and artifacts from that era indicate the existence of an important place of religious worship and divination. Archaeologists also found numerous clay tablets with symbols, and some believe that the symbols represent a writing system, like an abjad or even an alphabet. After careful study and with help from linguists Dr. Lee and Dr. Kenka, I have been able to decipher 15 of these symbols.
These letters and numbers could be useful.
Yeah, we could look at... Oh. Okay. They'll be useful. What exactly is the Hani Pentagon? I believe that it might be the most important archaeological discovery ever found in North America. Everything we've uncovered so far indicates that it should lie somewhere deep in the desert around San Gallardo Valley. Due to the vast distances and difficult terrain, all searches have so far been unsuccessful. However, I believe that with sufficient funding and a capable team, the Hani Pentagon can be finally found. Based on decades of research, I am convinced that the Hani Pentagon contains not only unprecedented archaeological value, but also a powerful ancient device with an unknown, but based on all evidence pointing to it, extraordinarily significant function. Why was the Hani Pentagon so important to Ryongi society? Who had built it? What was its purpose? Some of the Ryongi tablets we have uncovered over the past several years are made from an incredibly durable material of unknown origin. It seems completely resistant to erosion and environmental factors. Okay.
To think that the biggest mystery of our time could be hidden inside the San Gallardo Valley.
It's a big valley with a lot of desert.
What do you know about these Ryongi?
Nobody really knows who they were. They seem to appear in a certain moment in history without clear continuity.
Okay. Because no equivalent material or technology that could produce this material is known to exist in the world, some of my colleagues have begun speculating whether its origins could possibly be
Do
extraterrestrial.
you think it's possible that there's an extraterrestrial connection here?
Aliens!
I always thought the alien theory was a bit far-fetched, but after seeing your dad's message, I'm not so sure.
Were they brought to Earth on a spaceship, a meteorite? Was the Hani Pentagon some kind of conduit to another world? This is all pure speculation, of course, but based on everything we know so far, the magnitude of uncovering the secret of the Hani Pentagon could be momentous. For thousands of years, this incredible mystery has laid hidden right under our noses. Dozens of archaeologists have toiled over the century to uncover the clues that will eventually lead us to its discovery. After all these years, we finally have sufficient data to support an all-out expedition effort. Whether the Ryongi are our ancestors or visitors from a faraway land, it is our destiny to uncover their secrets and complete the circle of history.
There, those numbers.
It looks like a
That's
coordinate.
a coordinate.
34.0584 degrees north.
But
Wait,
it's splotched
isn't there
up.
supposed to be a second number?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Is that
Must have
sauce?
gotten some rocket fuel on it. Well,
Come on.
we have the latitude at least.
Elroy!
Do you have a map? And a pencil?
Let me check. There should be pencils in the cup behind you.
Hell yeah.
34.0584 degrees north. This means the location is somewhere along this horizontal line.
Okay.
Shoot, that's literally hundreds of miles of desert. This is pointless. We'll never be able to search that whole area.
Wait, I might have some clues to narrow it down. I've been looking through our database for news from 1975, when your father disappeared, trying to spot anything weird, anything that stands out. And there are 3 things.
Okay. February
Zarya
1975.
Wonderbreast died in an accident in 1975.
Wait, Zarya? That sounds familiar. I remember my neighbor Mrs. Kandinsky talking about her. I think she used to date Mayor Wonderbrust.
Maybe
Oh.
you should go talk to her again.
Okay.
Zarya Wonderbreast died.
Wait, I
Yeah,
remember.
I just heard this. Sorry.
Maybe you should.
It is with great sadness that we must report the tragic loss of Zarya Wonderbreast, wife of Cyril Wonderbreast, CEO of Wonderbreast Industries. The police report that Mrs. Wonderbreast lost her life on May 24th after falling from the Wonderbreast Tower rooftop due to some kind of electrical failure. Witnesses saw Mr. Wonderbreast leave the scene visibly shaken. Like most citizens of Slope City that night, Mr. and Mrs. Wonderbreast were observing the lunar eclipse. The staff of the Slope City News would like to extend their sincere condolences to Mr. Wonderbreast and Mrs. Wonderbrast's family. There's also Blood Moon Festival, which is apparently coming up again. And Soyuz 17 returns to Earth. On February 9th, my birthday, the Soviet space mission carrying cosmonauts Alexei Gubrev and Georgy Grakhko safely returned to Earth near Selenograd in Kazakhstan. The purpose of the mission was docking with the Salyut 4 space station and completing various scientific and engineering objectives. Hell yeah. What happened in March?
Pompous Compass went out of business in 75.
Pompous what?
The Compass Company. It went bankrupt that same year. Apparently, there were hundreds of reports of compasses spinning uncontrollably around a certain area. Wait, you have got to be kidding me. Charles McGee was the founder and
Charles
CEO?
McGee.
You mean Space Blanket Charlie from Park Square?
Yup. You should go talk to him.
Huh? Okay, you never really think about compass companies, do you? Oh, women's rights, nice. After decades as the #1 compass manufacturer in America, Pompous Compass was finally forced to close its doors. What a name. I guess it's because of all the spinning.
This article is about a missing train station.
Huh?
Train station?
The San Gallardo Express went from 13 stops to 12 that year.
Well, why is that significant?
It isn't in itself, but when I went to check where the missing station was, all information connected to it was redacted.
Like someone was covering it up?
Possibly. Maybe you can ask around Slope City Station, see what you can find out.
Okay. So the San Gallardo Express, or Gallardo, from 13 to 12, that's so weird. Also, new strange band called the Sex Pistols. Hell yeah. Opening for the headline is Bazooka Joe. Trust me, they're gonna be less peculiar. Actually, no. Some would say more peculiar as time goes on. There's Johnny Rotten. Yeah. Unexceptional musically aside from being extremely loud. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
All right, got it. Go see Space Blanket Charlie, talk to Mrs. Kadinsky, and snoop around the train station. What about the crystal my dad mentioned?
Let me worry about that part. I'll be here trying to figure out a plan.
All right, you got it, Peggy. I'm on it. I'm totally. Oh my God, so many things. Okay, let's go talk to our neighbor again because I like her. And she seems like she's been looking out for me while my dad's been gone. Just a little bit.
Hi again, Mrs. Kandinsky.
Hi.
All right.
Peggy and I...
Oh, I like the sound of that. About time you met someone.
Come on, Mrs. Kadinsky, it's not like that. Anyway, we've been doing some research, and it turns out Zarya Wanderbrust died the same year my dad disappeared.
Really? 1975, right? Never made that connection.
Can you tell me more about what happened?
Well, you know, I used to date Cyril Wanderbrust, who's now mayor.
Yes.
Until he left me for that young little thing, that Zarya. I was heartbroken. Still am, to be honest. That son of a... Anyway,
Son of a
Cyril
bitch,
was
you can
suddenly
say it.
madly in love. It all happened so fast. I was sure it wasn't gonna last. But it did. And he married that girl. Took her to Vegas.
Vegas?
The whole deal. Then, one day, I think it was 75, they were up there on top of Wanderbrust Tower. He used to take
Okay.
me there, you know. And if I remember right, there was a total lunar eclipse. Like tonight.
That's happening
And
tonight?
I don't know what happened, but the girl fell from the tower and died.
That's terrible.
I think that to this day, Cyril would do anything to get that girl back.
Do you think there's a connection? My dad and Mayor Wanderbrust used to work together.
I don't know. I never asked him about his work. But I do know one thing. Cyril never lets anything or anyone stand between him and what he wants.
Okay, but anybody think it's weird that she just mysteriously fell?
Mrs. Kandinsky, my dad mentioned something called a gate crystal. Mayor Wanderbrust is supposed to have it. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it? It's super important.
Gate crystal. That sounds like something from Cyril's expeditions. But he never really talked about his work. He always did spend a lot of time in his office, though. That's the first place I would look if I were you. I'm
Okay.
not sure they'll let you in, though.
Oh, no, they
Maybe
won't.
they don't need to let us in.
Oh, exciting. You know, we once snuck into the marketing director's office at the airline. He had a legendary liquor cabinet from hosting all those important big shots. Our office parties could get pretty crazy, and everything closed real early back then, not like today. Anyway, I do know a
do you
little something
now?
about breaking and entering.
I didn't say we were going to break in.
Well, whatever you do, I don't judge. Just make sure you don't get caught.
We won't. I have a question, Mrs. Kadinsky. Why do you have one hair roller? Like, do you just like that one spot to be rolled?
Hey, do you remember that the San Gallardo train used to have 13 stops?
To tell you the truth, I never really kept count. Besides,
That's crazy.
I prefer driving to taking the train. Why are you asking?
Well, apparently there are only 12 stops now, and I'm trying to find where that town is the train has been skipping.
I have no idea. But there's probably someone at the train station who knows. Why don't you ask there?
I
Yeah,
will.
I'll do that.
Just you
Thanks
have a lot
anyway.
of life experience, so I thought I would ask you.
Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping. You've been so helpful so far already. Alright, so we've got train station. I said this was either a school or a motel, and I didn't even consider that it was a train station. There's a train line literally running behind it. Jesus, my brain sometimes. Let's go there. I want to leave the tower to last. Oh. Okay, and while we're here, we got to look for some things. There's a nerdy lady. All right. Hey, nerdy lady. What's up? Oh, she would know.
Looks like this bus is going to Draketown.
All right, nerdy lady. Do you know anything
Hi
about
there.
trains?
Oh, hi. Are you going to Draketown for the symposium as well?
What symposium?
The Geographical Symposium, of course.
Oh.
I'm writing an article about it for the Slope City
Geographical.
Journal.
Okay,
Do you know anything
just
about a train
cut straight
station that
to
used
it.
to be part of the express line?
I'm afraid I know nothing about train stations, but if you give me an old place name, I can look it up for you in this book.
okay.
Slope City Journal, huh? Do you know Peggie Wolf?
Oh, yes, very ambitious, that girl. I like her energy. Good writing skills, too. Is she a friend of yours?
Yeah, sort of.
Uh-huh. Well, she's a keeper, that one.
I like your hair.
If you're going to the symposium, you must know a lot about this region?
You could say that. What I don't know, I can look up in this book. San
Can I
Gallardo,
have the
Chronicle of
book?
Settlements, published in 1974. Very few copies exist, you know.
Oh,
I
she's
found it
not
in my
gonna let
mother's
me
things
borrow
after
that.
she passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear.
No, don't worry. It was a few years ago, but thanks.
Sorry that your mum passed away. Can I have the book?
Any chance I could borrow that book of yours?
No, sorry. This was my late mother's, and it means the world to me. But I'm happy to use it to help you if you want.
Okay,
See you later.
I'll go find out some shit and then I'll come back to you. Thanks.
Do not leave your baggage unattended. For security reasons, unattended baggage will be removed and destroyed.
I was about to say, well, goddamn, there's baggage unattended. Oh, shit.
High-pressure implosion system.
What?
Unattended baggage detected. Danger, danger. Bag must be destroyed. Exterminate.
What the fuck?
Exterminate. Exterminate.
It shit itself.
Whoa!
Unattended baggage. Reduced to a pile of dust.
Okay.
I better not bother her.
Let's go ask the ticket teller then, I guess.
Excuse me?
Yes?
What's
Fancy
up with
bag
that security
system you got
system?
there.
Yeah.
Top of the line Greystone 5000. It's never failed once.
But aren't you worried about false positives?
Like what?
Like innocent people getting their bags destroyed while using the bathroom?
Oh, we take security very seriously. At Slope City Station, we don't wait, we detonate.
But there has never been a bomb attack in Slope City. Ever.
Jesus.
Exactly. Why do you think that is? People like us, behind the scenes, making the world a safer place. You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay. What's the time?
Do you have the time?
Now let me see. It is 1:15. Look up to see what time it is o'clock.
Wow.
Thanks.
Smart ass.
I wonder if you could help me with something.
Go on, I don't have all day.
All right. So I heard that the San Gallardo Express used to have 13 stops.
The San Gallardo Express is a 12-stop line. Always was and always will be.
But
he knows
the
something.
article said...
Now move on. You're holding up the line.
Line? What line? There's nobody here. Great. Hello? Where did you go?
He knows something, that little shit.
That's strange. He must be hiding something.
Okay, let's go over here. I can go to the tracks.
They keep an actual security bot in there.
All right, let's go to the tracks. Spray can. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
A golden color spray.
Oh,
I'm
he's
not
out here
putting my
now.
hand in there.
All right, homeless guy. Hi, buddy.
I don't want to bother him.
Can I have his drink? No. Okay, he's out here, the bitch.
Hey.
Boy.
You look awfully familiar.
You probably saw my twin brother, Carlton.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, don't sweat it, kid. We're both used to it.
Okay, he's a bit of a dick.
Is that really your twin brother in there?
Yes, that's Carlton, all right. We've both been working here for almost 30 years.
Ah, so you
seem
know.
so different from him.
Oh, well, don't mind Carlton. He can be a bit grumpy, but he means well.
Sure he
That's
does.
why they've got me working the tracks, while he's more behind the scenes.
Okay.
Where is this train
Where's this
going?
train going? Yeah.
There's only one line in this valley, the San Gallardo Express. 12
Gallardo.
stops between Slope City and Cactus Falls. We stop at every station.
The train's looking a little grody.
Can you tell me anything about a 13th train station?
13th train station? Where did you hear that?
A newspaper from 1975. My dad disappeared that same year, and I'm trying to see if there's a connection.
That must be a mistake. This train only has 12 stops.
But
And you have
why
very
would
small
the article
hands.
lie? I just learned that my dad may still be alive after 18 years. All I want is a location.
Come on,
Were
buddy.
you working here back in 1975?
I was.
Then you have to remember the name of that station.
I'm terribly sorry, but I guess I forgot it.
Please, it's really important.
I'm
forgot
sorry.
it as soon as my
I just
hand started
can't
shaking.
tell you what you want to know. My brother Carlton is in charge of all the back office work, you
Your
know.
brother's a
So
dick.
why don't you go inside and ask him?
I did.
I did, but he won't help me either.
I'm sorry. I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh. I wish there was something I could do.
I'll be back.
Thank you for using the Slope City Express.
I didn't use it. I'm just here. Alright. There's only
Hey,
one.
kid,
Oh, shit.
come over here for a second.
Hey, bro.
I think I might be able to help you out.
Alright. Hey, what up?
Hi. You said you could help me.
I heard you talking to Wilson about 1975. A lot of things happened that year. Big and painful things.
Yeah?
Who are you?
My name's Elroy. What's yours?
I'm Stanley. Stanley Rosebud. People call me Stan.
Hi,
I used to
Stan.
be the electrician at Wanderbrust Tower until 1975.
This may sound weird, but do you know anything about a 13th train station on this line?
No, not really. Why?
The newspaper said that this train line went from 13 stations to 12 in 1975, the same year my dad disappeared. I know my dad and Mayor Wanderbrust were doing archaeological expeditions together. I thought maybe this could be connected somehow.
I don't know about a station, but I do remember one name being said over and over around the tower back then.
What name?
Los Santos.
Los Santos.
Los Santos?
Yeah. We were shipping a lot of supplies there back then. I always wondered what was going on there. Sounded important.
So we got a name.
All I know is that it's somewhere in San Gallardo.
It may be worth a shot. Thanks a lot.
Seriously, thanks a lot.
No place called Los Santos here. I need a more detailed map
I
or
know
another
exactly where
source
to
of
get
geographical information.
it. Alright.
Did you happen to know my dad, Diego de Luna? I think he worked with Mayor Wanderbrust.
Wait, you're Dr. Diego's kid? I knew you looked strangely familiar. He used to bring you around all the time.
Did
the
he?
only kid for miles with fiery red hair. Must be from your mother's side, I guess.
I guess so. I never knew my mother.
Oh, sorry to hear that, but your dad, oh, what a guy. We used to talk
Poetry.
about poetry a lot.
My dad liked poetry?
Oh, yeah, the Romantics in particular.
Aw.
Deep in the shady sadness of a vale, far sunken from the healthy breath of morn, far from the fiery noon and eve's one star.
Sat gray-haired Saturn, quiet as a stone. John Keats.
A fellow John Keats admirer, I see.
Not really, but I read Dan Simmons' sci-fi novel Hyperion, and I always do my research.
Right.
Science fiction. Two words I never thought went well together. So, what's your dad up to these days?
He disappeared in 1975, presumed dead. But I know he's alive, and I'm going to find him.
Oh, good for you.
Okay, what happened in 1975, bro?
What else happened in 1975?
Clearly you know something.
Well, there was the accident at my work. Some kind of electrical malfunction.
Did they
Mrs.
blame you?
Zarya, the boss's wife, she fell off the tower and died. May 24th, 1975. I remember there was a blood moon that night, and everyone was trying to find a good spot to watch it. Mr. Wanderbrust and Mrs. Zarya had the tower rooftop all to themselves. Oh, what a terrible tragedy. Everybody blamed me, of course.
They did. They blamed
the
you.
electrician. But I
course.
clearly remember doing maintenance rounds that morning, and everything checked out all right. At least I thought it did. I never had a chance to go back and check my logs again.
I'll do it for you.
What was it like working for Mayor Wanderbrust?
Well, he wasn't mayor back then. I started working for his father, Mr. Allister, in '65. Now there was a noble man, Wanderbrust Sr. It was a big break for me, getting that job. Used to do work all over town as an electrician, but Wanderbrust Tower, now that was the real deal. Mr. Cyril was the director of operations at first, but took over as CEO in 1974, after his father passed. Yeah, we didn't always see eye to eye, and he wasn't quite the man his father was, but I never had any real beef with him.
So he was
until that day. Ah, breaks my heart the way things played out.
So he was only CEO for 1 year before his wife died.
So, how long have you been living like this?
Well, after the accident back in '75, I got fired for negligence. And they made pretty damn sure that no one else
So
would
they
hire
ruined
me
your
either.
life for no reason.
I blamed myself, of course. And the bottle was the only thing keeping me from going insane. I got really depressed and fell into a hole I couldn't dig myself out of. Nowadays, you get all these people saying, take this pill, meditate, see you shrink, but back then you just kind of sat there, fading away,
Oh, man.
rotting, really.
I'm gonna help you,
I
bro.
gotta go. Bye.
Good luck finding your dad. He was the most resourceful person I ever knew. I'm sure he's all right.
Thanks.
We're gonna make sure you are all right too, Stan. Okay. Well, now I have a name. Hello.
Hi there.
Hi again.
Oh,
See you
shit. No.
Hi there.
Hi again.
Los Santos.
Could you look up the name Los Santos in that book of yours?
Certainly. Oh, goody. I always like a good puzzle. Let's see. Lacrimosa, Lexington, Los Alamos. Oh, there it is. Los Santos. A small town with a population of 12.
Does it say where it
12?
is?
It says the closest towns are Caesarville and Draketown.
Caesarville and Draketown. I remember those from the map. Thank you so much. You've helped me a lot.
You're welcome. Just out of curiosity, may I ask what it is you're looking for?
I'm gonna find my dad.
Oh, how exciting. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
She didn't seem too
So, if
convinced.
Los Santos was part of the San Gallardo Express line, the 13th station has to be somewhere between these two. So, the missing train station should be somewhere inside this circle.
Okay. Well,
This is still too much ground to cover. I need to narrow it down a bit more. I should go talk to Space Blanket Charlie.
Okay.
Maybe he can help.
But at least we've narrowed it down. That's always good. All right, and our last location is Wanderbrust Tower. Oh, Jesus. Huh?
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Okay. I'm going to leave it here for today because I'm slowly but steadily running out of time, but I'm already hooked into this game, line and sinker. I'm so excited to see where else this goes. And I hope that if you found this game interesting when I first played the demo, you go and get it for yourselves because it is out now. And if you like what you see, make sure to stick around because I'm going to play the whole game for you guys. And thank you once again to Motiviti Games. I really appreciate for allowing me to play this game and allowing me to enjoy the story. I need to know what the hell happened to Elroy's dad. I need to know what Cyril did to his wife on top of that tower. And I want to get Stan some help because he had his life unfairly destroyed. Telling you now. That's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you get to play many, many games. And I'll catch you in the next episode of Elroy and the Aliens. Bye.